Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kayla Noel, or welcome if you're new. I make lifestyle videos, kind of, and currently my lifestyle is reading books. So that's what my channel has been about as of late. But in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about reading journaling, reading journals, reading journaling. I don't know the right word, but I'm going to talk to you about this, and I'm also going to talk to you about what I've been using before I got this, because I just got this in the mail literally yesterday. I just opened it in the clip I recorded before this, but I looked really bad, so I discarded it. Anyway, so first, we're gonna go to my computer and look at my Notion, and then we're gonna come back and talk about this new one. Okay, I don't know how good the volume is on this, but basically, here's my Notion setup, and I'm gonna show you my library. So this is kind of how I track my books online. See, this is why I also wanted a reading journal, because I don't keep up with this, because I just don't know why, and I don't use it to write reviews, so I think my physical notebook would be better for wanting to write reviews. So there's that. But anyway, because like this should be there, but this is just right here is just my how many books I've read, currently reading. This is also not true. That was like 3 books ago. This is a link to my Goodreads. This is a quote from one of the books I read. History was meant to serve as a lesson, not a guideline. Errors were meant to be recorded and later avoided, not repeated. I think it's from the first book in this Harley Merlin series. But anyway, this is my TBR. See, like I've read this. Anyway, that's not important to do right now, but this is my TBR. I have this book, this book, this book, and this book all in my overdrive right now, like on loan, that I need to finish within the 20-day period. But yeah, so this is my library. This is my red. Like I have different book icons, if you can see. I think if like this for each setting, like this is the red icon. This one, I just moved this, so this is the TBR icon. And then, I don't know if I still have anything yet. Oh, this is not the right icon, but I used to have a currently reading icon, but I don't anymore. This is my June red. I made this for like a wrap-up video that I never ended up making, but this is my TBR for September, and this is my current TBR. See, like I finished this, and these 1, 2, and 3 I need to read before my loan expires. And then this one, I have a physical book, and this one is Kindle Unlimited. But yeah, so this is basically what I have. So if you open it, I have a place for the author, the genre, and like I have these basic genres picked, like programmed in is a better word. And then I have status, read, want to read, currently reading. And this is the timeline that you can put. This is the star ratings. For some reason, I don't have a 2.5 star. But I can take this off because I already read it. But like, if it's on my TBR and I haven't bought it, or it's not on Overdrive, or I put it on my Overdrive wish list, then I check that. And then this is Kindle Unlimited. I'm sorry if my computer's loud. I really am. But anyway, this is checked if I wrote the summary, which I never remembered to do. And then the month I want to read it in, and just help sort my TBR a little bit better. And if I got it on Overdrive, how many days did I set up for? So I put the book icon or book image in there so you can see it. So this is what I'm supposed to fill in on my my Notion, but I never do it. Never do it. Like, I don't think there's one in here that I've done it for. So that's that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, let's see. This is the icon website I use. There's a lag in the video. Hopefully that's not a thing, but so like I just search up book, and then this is my currently reading, this is my wish list, and this is read, and this is my TBR. So yeah, there's that. But I think that's it for my Notion. Yeah. So now I'm going to talk to you about my new physical journal. Okay, so that was my old setup, so I do plan to continue to use that, but I want to use this more because I feel like I'll write more reviews and like comments and more stuff, because I just think that's the way my mind works. I'll do this more, and I want to be able to like keep track of storylines and like things that I liked about books, so I can recommend them or not recommend them, things like that. So let's do a walkthrough of my journal before I've written anything in it. Sorry in advance about my nails, but so this is the first page it belongs to, and there's a quote by Oprah Winfrey, and then there's an index, so you can write like the page numbers, so you can write the page number and what's on that page. And then there's another quote. I guess this is just like an introduction, and it tells you what's on each page. So books to read is from 7 to 19, books finished is 21 to 33, favorite books is 35 to 41, did not finish is 43 through 48, borrowed and lent. Book reviews is 57 through 160, and these are extra. Drawing book stacks, reading challenge, and daily reading tracker. So I guess for the index, I would mostly only use it for my book reviews to separate them, because this is here for all the other stuff. Anyway, so starting off with the daily tracker. So I only started reading in June, but I did keep track to make sure I read almost every day since then. So I'm going to be filling in the days using this, I think, because this is the only one I have, and it's a pretty good. And then there's the reading challenge page, which I don't know. I'm like on my Goodreads, my current challenge is 25 books, but I'm already at 20 books, and it's August mid, and I started reading at the end of June, so I feel like I can definitely hit 50 books, but Goodreads says I'm 11 books behind schedule, so I don't know. But this is to be read. I can't read. But this is just more. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do, actually? This is gonna be books that I want to read before I go back to school, which is in 9 days. So 25 books before I go back to school. Yeah, okay. Anyway, here we go. Oh, this is cute. It's like showing you what's next after this quilt page. So these quilt pages are kind of like dividers. Cute. So these are finished book stacks with the star ratings. Cute. I'm gonna find a yellow pen. But this is cute, all very cute. This is a lot of finished pages. Anyway, so this is another quote page, and next is favorite books. So you just write title, author, genre, a couple of pages of that. Next quote. Next is DNF. I don't DNF books, so this is probably gonna stay empty. Another quote. Let's see what's next. Books lent out and borrowed. So this one is books lent out. But the thing about this is I don't really have that many friends that read to lend my books to, and I don't have a whole bunch of physical copies of books either, so I don't really know how I would use this. But yeah, the books borrowed, I think this is gonna be books I borrowed from the library. Yeah, I think that would be a good way to use this because I don't lend out books like that. Here's another quote, and then reviews. This is the juicy part. This is why I got this, because I like templates for things. I can't just review things without having questions, even though I had questions in my Notion, but I like to use that for like agenda planning and stuff like that, journaling, but I don't like to use it for reviewing. But anyway, so this review page, it has title, author, book, and audiobook. But I would like if it had book, ebook, and audiobook, because I read 80% of my books on Kindle, but beggars can't be choosers. Genre, pages / length, first published, original language, was recommended by, would recommend to, start finish date, how exciting, easy to read, my overall rating. What did you think of the book? Maybe you can write. What was the most interesting, intriguing, challenging, surprising? Oh, okay. What are you going to take away from this book? And thoughts and favorite quotes. So okay, let me explain a little bit more. So for me, I don't usually get quotes from books. Like, it's really hard for me to find something in a book that I really, really like as a quote, you know? But so I think this is more gonna be like my overall review, like synopsis part of it, if that makes sense. So I think the rest of it is, yeah, the rest is just review pages. And I think that's what I'm gonna use my index for. Like, in the index, I'm gonna write the page number and what review it is. That's pretty cool. And they also have these two bookmarking things, so I think that's cool. Yeah, so that's what I got so far. Okay, I know I showed you the journal when there was nothing in it, but I'm going to show you, I added some stuff just to give you an idea of what I'm going to do with it. So I'm going to show you that really quick. I added my name. This is my books finished. It's definitely not up to date because I've read like 5 more books since Verity, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and here's my reading goal. 25 books before I go back to school. I'm actually 100% done now, but yeah, so this is my TBR. I've read some of these, and I don't know how to mark them off as read. I have like this red pen maybe, but like, I don't know. I just kind of want to like exit out, but I don't know how to do that. So leave me a comment if you have ideas. Okay, so now let's get to the actual juicy part. Here's an example spread. So this book I've read, I listened to the audio and followed along with the book. That's why both are checked off. Author, category or genre, pages, blah blah blah. I finished it in a day. And overall rating 3.5. This is just some of my thoughts about it. I'll be talking a lot more about it in the books I read video, but yeah, that's what I've got so far. This is another one, All the Light We Cannot See. I think for some reason I only like writing reviews on books I didn't really like, so I remember why I don't like them. But it took me forever to read this book, but it was kind of thick, like compared to my normal reading. Like, it takes me like twice as long as they say it is to read a book, and then like this was kind of thick for me, so it took me 3 days, and that was like at the beginning of my journey. Like, see, I read it. Yeah, anyway, so here are my thoughts. This book was really good for quotes. Like, this is one of the reasons I think I'll read historical fiction again, just because it's very inspirational. But yeah, that's what it's gonna look like. I decided to write this part in cursive. This is the kind of pen I use because I just think it looks pretty. Like, tell me that doesn't look nice. And then, oh, I can also show you, this is what I use for this part. And I use a highlighter. I'm still not sure if I want to do it like this or do it like this. Like, I don't really care about inside the line, so I think I'm just gonna go with the flow. And then, I already said this, I use this for that. And then I use this. So I don't know which one I should do. Should I do the boxes or should I do the X's? And also, should I just use this? Like, would it be cooler if I were to just do like, you know, this? Or, yeah, I don't like that, so never mind. But I think I want to fill them in. But that's time consuming. But I think, and then I need to start my index. But yeah, that's my reading journal. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.